Right, we are live, ladies and magicians. Let's get started. Okay, so good morning and welcome back. We are on day 13 of the magic, and we are going to learn today how to make all our wishes come true. And that's the title of this chapter, Make All Your Wishes Come True. And I'm sure somewhere and sometimes you have wished for something and truly believed it would happen, only to see it magically come true. Or maybe you've been trying to manifest something for so long, but it feels so out of reach. And the missing secret is um, the gratitude. So, the missing ingredient for manifesting your dreams is gratitude. Now, those who are watching me for the first time, or those who are joining me on the video on the YouTube, I'm Sarita, and I help you increase your frequency so that you can transform your inner self and you can live a better life. And as I've always said, your inner world is a reflection of what you see in your outer world. And by changing your inner world, you can change your outer world. So, how are you all doing? Let me know in the chat. And we are going to start with counting our blessings exercise, where we write 10 things that you're grateful for daily. So we're going to write that and we're going to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, you can be grateful for your health, your body, the relationships that you have, the bathroom, the toothpaste that you have, the fact that you've woken up and you're alive on this beautiful planet, your bills, your money that's coming through the door, love, life, the nature, the trees. We had a full moon yesterday. How beautiful was that? It was a beautiful white moon. Um, the laptop or your phones that you're watching this through, your kitchen and bathroom, you turn the taps on, the water is there, your bed, your clean sheets, your towels. Just think of 10 things that you're grateful for and say thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, the emotion is so important because that is energy in motion. So you may also want to put your hand on your heart to help you feel that emotion. Um, and that's a really, really important part of this exercise. So again, like we normally do, about roughly 7 to 10 minutes on this exercise. I'll put some music on and I'll also be working on my gratitude while I do this with you. And so let me just put some music on and we can begin.
Oh, Sarita, we can't hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's start again. Let's get started on today's session. So we've done the magic practices for gratitude for what we already have, but now we're going to start doing something magical. We're going to start using gratitude for manifesting our dreams and desires. And so many native cultures, what Rhonda says is so many native cultures have given thanks before they've received things. So the example she gave was the American Indians performed rain dance for rain. And I'm sure you may have heard of this. One I hadn't heard of was that the Egyptians, they celebrated the flooding of the River Nile. And that's because they wanted a flow of water. And that, that's new to me. So that's amazing. And what the law of attraction says is that like attracts like, and that you must form an image of what you want before you have it, and then you feel it. The easiest way to do this is through gratitude. And this is one of our magical powers of human beings. And it's one of the tools that we've been sent down to earth with. And even the Holy Scriptures, what Rhonda says, the very words in the Holy Scriptures promise exactly that. Whoever has gratitude now will be given more in the future, and he or she will have abundance. This is what is said in some of the Holy Scriptures that we read. So, to make your wishes come true, you have to be grateful both before and after you have that very thing, you have that desire. So, what do you want right now? This is where we need to get really clear. And when we did the introductory first session, so right at the beginning of the book, when I went through the very first um, chapters, and if you want to go back to chapter 1 and re-listen to that, you can, or you can go back to your list that we made in all 4 areas of our life: our health, relationships, career, and money. That's where we need to go. We need to revisit this list. And we're going to base today's magic practice where we learn how to really make a wish. Okay. So from that list that we've made, we need to choose the top 10 desires, and we'll do this exercise now that we have. And we need to get really clear and specific. So go back and have a look. I'll give you 2 moments to go back and have a look and make a list of your top 10 desires that you want. Obviously, everyone have different desires based on which part of their journey, which part of life they're in. Um, and get clear. Write those 10 things down. Write those 10 things down. And it's like you're placing a magic order to the universe without doubting it. Because when you go into a restaurant and you ask for, say, a Diet Coke, you're not doubting. You've just placed your order and you believe that order is going to come. And this is what we're going to do with this practice. So give you a couple of moments, think of those 10 things. Okay. And as you're thinking, when you're writing it down, what I want you to do is write it down as you've already received it. So when we do our gratitude practice, we say thank you for whatever it is. This is, we're writing thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll give you an example for the unexpected money that I received to pay for my holiday. But the idea is you're writing thank you, thank you, thank you at the beginning of what your goal is and what your dream is, what your desire is. Okay. So let's just do that then. and let me know when you're done. Okay, amazing. Once you're all done, while you're doing that, let me just tell you something. And I didn't think of it like this. I'm going to read this paragraph from the book. Writing thank you 3 times in a row is a powerful thing to do because it prevents you from throwing the words away and increases your focus on gratitude. Saying thank you 3 times is also a magic formula because it is the magical number of all new creation in the universe. For example, it takes one male and one female to create a baby. The male, female, and the baby total 3, completing a new creation. The same rule of 3 applies to the creation of everything in the universe, including the creation of your desires. So when you say thank you 3 times in a row, you are using the magic number of creation and the secret magic formula. Now, that is so profound. And I don't think anyone else would have thought it like this. So that is just so magical. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's why we say it 3 times, because it is the magic formula for creation. So then the next step, the second step, is to saturate what you want with even more gratitude. So how do we do this? We use our imagination. And Rhonda started at the beginning of this chapter, she has put here a quote from Norman Vincent Peale, and it says, imagination is the true magic carpet. He was a writer from 1898 to 1993. So use your imagination to answer the following questions. And this is what we do. What did you feel? Remember that emotion is energy in motion. Okay. Secondly, who was the first person who you told when you received this desire, and how did you tell them? Obviously, if you've received something that you want, you're going to be really happy, you're going to be excited, and we've got to think of how we told that first person. And what was the first thing you did when you received your desire? I probably would be dancing with joy or rejoicing that, I've received this thing. So this is what you've got to do. So let me just repeat that then. Um how do you saturate your desires with more gratitude, and how do you bring that feeling? Firstly, what did you feel? Remember that emotion is energy in motion. Who was the first person you told when you received whatever it is that you want? And what did you tell them? What was the first thing that you did when you received your desire? Okay, so that's how we practice that and bring that extra gratitude into our heart. And then the final step is we reread the sentence using your desire and feel the thank you as much as possible. So feel that gratitude in our heart as much as possible, because it's the feeling that brings that desire into reality. And the other thing that she has said, I mean, you've probably heard of vision board, and she calls it a magic board, which you can create. You can put pictures on your magic board and then put the words thank you, thank you, thank you in bold letters on that magic board. Now, I have a magic board, I call it a vision board, on my phone because this is the thing that I see most often. So I have a magic board on my phone. You can create it, you can put it on your bedroom, you can put it where you see it every day. So think of your 10 goals, your 10 desires, and create a vision board. And as Rhonda has called it, a magic board. And now let me tell you the very last bit. And this is so important because and I've done this too, you want something so bad and you just put it on a pedestal and then you're not letting go. And this final bit is so important. You've got to let go. You've got to trust the universe. It's a bit like going into a restaurant. You've asked for a Diet Coke. You are not going to sit there worrying, am I going to get my Diet Coke? You've trusted the waiter and the staff to bring that Diet Coke for you. And it's the very same thing. We're going to put our desires out there into the universe. We're going to let go. We're going to trust the universe. And what we're going to do is pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the messages we hear in our voice, the intuition that we get, because they will show you that your desires are on their way. Okay, so today, what we have done, it brings us to the end of our chapter today. And at the end of our session, what we've done is we've counted our blessings, we've done that practice. We've been grateful for what we desire. So we've become clear on what our wishes are, and we are bringing that extra emotion into our desires, that extra gratitude, and then we're going to reread throughout the day those 10 sentences. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those sentences that you've written. And then at the end, of course, we do the magic rock exercise where we hold the rock, think of the most beautiful thing that happened today, and we're going to say thank you for that. So those are what we're doing today. And like I said, with this, we've come to the end of this session. And this is where I say thank you, thank you, thank you so much, magicians, for joining me live today. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning for day 14 of the magic. We don't need to do any preparation ahead of time. And I want to hear from you. If you've been watching this video, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell on my channel so that you never miss these magic sessions. And comment below, are your wishes coming true? And which wishes are coming true? And let me know. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you, magicians, for watching and being there for me, being part of this journey. And I'll see you again for the next session tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Much love and namaste. Thank you.